Hello students, let's continue with the CBSE class 12 unit 11 alcohols, phenols and ethers. Today we are going to discuss the methods of preparation of alcohols. In this we are going to see 7 methods how haloalkanes, amines, Grignard reagents, esters, carboxylic acids, aldehydes, ketones and alkenes can be converted into alcohols. Let's begin our reaction with the haloalkanes. As in the unit 10 we had studied that whenever the haloalkanes like Rx, it is treated with aqueous NaOH or KOH, then the substitution reaction takes place and we get NaX will come out as a side product and we will get ROH. That means we are going to get the alcohol. So how haloalkane can be converted into alcohol? By aqueous NaOH, and the substitution reaction will be taking place. So here the OH will be acting as nucleophile and it will substitute halogen. Now amines. How amines can be converted into alcohols? By means of nitrous acid. And we know that how to generate nitrous acid? By taking a mixture of NaNO2 and HCl. NaNO2 and HCl, in situ it generates NaCl and HNO2. Okay, now this HNO2, that is nitrous acid, it's going to react with amine and it converts it into alcohol. See how I am writing this HNO2 like this, HO, so that we can easily take out the product. Suppose we are having this type of amine RNH2. Okay, now it's going to combine with HONO. Okay, now this HONO I am writing like this, HONO. Now the NN will come out in the form of nitrogen. This H2 will combine with oxygen and we will get H2 as a side product, and what is left behind? ROH. So the main product it is alcohol. So amines can be converted into alcohol by means of nitrous acid. And how nitrous acid is generated in lab? By means of NaNO2 and HCl, sodium nitrite and hydrochloric acid. See students, here one question I am giving you: CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. When it is treated with HONO, what is the product? You have to write down the product. What is the major product formed in this? This is your work that you have to do. Now, we will come to the next part, that is the Grignard reagent. See students, Grignard reagent are MgX. Whenever we are talking about Grignard reagent, they are acting as a source of carbanion. As we had already discussed, this is a metal which is highly electropositive, and this alkyl group, the carbon is electronegative. So it develops partial negative charge and partial positive charge. This covalent bond is highly polar. Okay, so now how the reaction takes place, let's see that. It always takes place in two steps. First, it forms the addition product and then that addition product undergoes hydrolysis. We will take one Grignard reagent. Suppose I am taking CH3 MgBr. Okay, now CH3 MgBr when combines with aldehyde or ketone, Grignard reagent, whenever combines with aldehyde or ketone, you will get alcohol. So first I am taking the simplest aldehyde, that is formaldehyde. Okay, students, please see carefully how we are taking out the products. First of all, this carbonyl bond, the carbon and oxygen, here the bond shifts over here and it develops partial negative and partial positive charge. Now this Grignard reagent, it is acting as a source of carbanion. So this alkyl part will attack on the carbon and the remaining part MgBr will get attached with this oxygen. Now write the product carefully, HCl. H. Okay, to this carbon I will write down whatever the alkyl part it is there. So it is methyl, I have written methyl. Now double bond will convert into single O Mg Br. Now the next step will be hydrolysis. Now when you are making it to react with water, how you will write hydrolysis, water of molecule HOH. Okay, so here the product will be formed and the main product it is CH3, CH2 and OH. And what is the side product? MgBrOH. This is the side product and this is the main product. So here we have seen that when we had taken the formaldehyde, we are getting the 1 degree alcohol. Suppose in place of formaldehyde you are taking any other aldehyde, then what will be the product? I am just writing it here. Suppose I am taking ethanol. This is CH3CHO. Any aldehyde other than formaldehyde. So same way, here the partial charges will develop. It will get partial negative charge, it will get partial positive charge, and this methyl group will attach with the carbon and the product will be CH3 CHO MgBr, and here we are having CH3. Now the same way hydrolysis will take place, HOH. So what is the product formed here after hydrolysis, students? CH3, C, CH3. Now to this C, one H is also attached and one OH. Again the side product formed is MgBrOH. So same as it was formed earlier. Okay. So here what we have seen, when we are taking aldehyde other than formaldehyde, we are getting the 2 degree alcohol. And here we were getting 1 degree alcohol when we are taking the formaldehyde. And now if I am taking the ketone, CH3, C, CH3 double bond O. If I am taking ketone, what will be the product, students? You can tell me. CH3, C, CH3, CH3, O, MgBr. Now hydrolysis. Again the bond will break here, HOH. So what is the structure of the product form? I am rubbing from here, students, just so as to write the product clearly. CH3, C, CH3, CH3, OH. So here we can see that we are getting 3 degree alcohol along with the side product same MgBrOH. Okay, so what we can generalize here, that Grignard reagent when combines with formaldehyde, please note it down, students, because it is very important. So many questions you will be getting on this. Grignard reagent when combines with HCHO, you are getting 1 degree alcohol. Grignard reagent when combines with any other aldehyde, you will be getting 2 degree alcohol. And when it combines with ketone, then you get 3 degree alcohol. So here we can mark it. Now we will do the next method of preparation from alkene. Alkene can be converted into alcohol by 2 methods. The first one, it is acid catalyzed hydration. Students, we had discussed this reaction when we were discussing the hydrocarbons, and we had seen that in presence of acid, one molecule of water adds to the alkene by Markovnikov rule. Okay, so OH part goes to that carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. Here we have to focus on the mechanism part, how it is taking place. First of all, I will write down the reaction, then we will see all the 3 steps, how it is taking place. So if alkene, we are taking ethene. Okay, now this ethene in presence of acid one molecule of water adds up and it converts into alcohol. Okay, this is a simple reaction. In the presence of acid, hydration is taking place. One molecule of water adds up and we are getting alcohol. So we can write here H2O in presence of acid. Okay, now how it is taking place? Mechanism. Many a time in the exams it is asked. Now, first step. In the first step, before starting the first step, rather than this thing, before starting the first step, we will write down the acid. It is giving the H plus ions, and these H plus ions, they combines with the water molecule and they form H3O ions. This is the hydronium ions. Okay, now let's start with the first step. Now, in the first step, there is an electrophilic attack. What are electrophilic attack? What are electrophiles? Which are electron deficient species. So, here positively charged hydronium ion is present. It is our electrophile. Electrophilic attack to form carbonium ion. Electrophilic attack on alkene and it will form carbonium ion. Let's see the process here. This is our alkene and we are having this hydronium ion. Okay, now this the pi bond, we will show the arrow. This arrow always shows the movement of electron. So here the pi electrons are present. We will show their movement toward this H and this bond will break and this pair of electron will be there with the oxygen. So the product will be one H will get add over here. Double bond will convert into single. This carbon we will write as it is and these two valencies will be written upper and lower side. Okay, along with this the carbon will get the positive charge and this pair of electron which was shared by hydrogen and oxygen, now it is shifted on the oxygen. So we will get water molecule. Okay, so here the carbonium ion is generated. The first step, it is including electrophilic attack of hydronium ion on the alkene to form carbonium ion. Now, step 2. Now, in this step, there is nucleophilic attack. What are nucleophile? Which are having either the negative charge or the lone pair of electron. So, nucleophilic attack of H2O on carbonium ion. The alkene, we are going to take the same here, HC having the positive charge and two valencies are shown here. Okay, now O with its two lone pair of electron, it attacks on it and we will get the product like this. Now this positive charge will shift on this oxygen. Okay, so here this positive charge which was present on carbon, it gets shifted on this oxygen. And the third step, in this there will be an elimination of the proton. So we can use the word deprotonation. Removal of proton. Deprotonation to form alcohol. So we are going to take the structure again here. Now one of the bond will shift here and this H will come out in the form of H plus and it will combine with water molecule and it will form again the hydronium ion and we will get the alcohol. Okay, so in this way the alkene can be converted into alcohol. See students, in this the arrows are very important. Once the question was asked in that all the 3 steps were written in the question paper, simply the arrows has to be drawn. So take care of drawing these arrows. Arrows are always showing the shifting of electrons. Okay, now there is one more method by which alkenes can be converted into alcohol, and that is hydroboration followed by oxidation. So here I will write the second method. It is B2H6 followed by oxidation, in which we are going to take hydrogen peroxide. The name of the method is hydroboration oxidation. Hydroboration oxidation process. Here students, this B2H6, it is called as diborane, and its monomeric unit it is BH3. So we are going to take the reaction with the BH3. I am taking an unsymmetrical alkene. BH3. BH3, it is an electron deficient molecule, and we know that here in this H, it is having -1 charge. Okay, this is the hydride. So according to the Markovnikov rule, this H will goes to the middle carbon because it is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms, and this BH2 part will goes to the carbon which is having more hydrogen. So first the product will be CH3, CH2, CH2, BH2. Now this will again combine with one more molecule of alkene, CH3, CH double bond, CH2. See students, this BH2 I can write like this. Now in the same way the reaction will take place. This H will goes to the middle one, and this whole will goes to this carbon. So let's start writing the structure. CH3, CH2, CH2. Now this whole molecule will get add over here. So I will write dialkyl borane. Now again it will combines with CH3, CH double bond, CH2. Okay. Now again I am writing it like this. This H will goes to the middle carbon, and this whole part will get attached with the next carbon. So we will get trialkyl borane. This is trialkyl borane. Now this trialkyl borane combines with H2O2. Let's see how. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2. This is trialkyl borane. When it combines with 3 molecules of hydrogen peroxide, H3BO3 will be formed as a side product. Okay, and CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So we will get 3 moles of ethanol. Okay, so in this way, this alkene, it has been converted. Sorry, one more carbon I have to write over here, because we have taken 3 carbon alkene, so we will getting 3 carbon alcohol. So in this way, this alkene has been converted into alcohol. So there are 2 methods how alkene can be converted into alcohol. Now let's move on to the aldehyde, carboxylic acid and ester. Students, one thing we have to keep in mind, whenever in organic chemistry, alcohol, aldehyde ketone, carboxylic acid, whenever we are going right hand side, we are going oxidation process. That means we are doing the oxidation. Like if you are using alkaline KMnO4, acidified potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate. So if you are using any oxidizing agent, you are going this way. If you have to come this way, then you have to go for reduction process. So here we are converting aldehyde ketone into alcohol. That means we are going back. So always the reducing agents will be used. So you have to learn some reducing agents over here. Suppose you are adding hydrogen in presence of finally divided, suppose nickel metal or palladium or platinum. So how the reaction will take place? Suppose we are having this type of aldehyde when it combines with H2 in presence of nickel. So how the reaction will take place? One H will come at this oxygen and another H will come at this place. So we will get CH3 CH2OH. Simple. So in the presence of finally divided metal, reduction can be done, or it can be done with lithium aluminium hydride. This is a reducing agent, or you can also use sodium borohydride. That is also a reducing agent. See students, this lithium aluminium hydride is quite expensive, and this sodium borohydride, it is a weak reducing agent. This is a strong reducing agent, but this is quite expensive. You can also use sodium and ethanol. If CH3CHO is reduced in presence of sodium ethanol, then also the same reaction will take place and it will convert into alcohol, but you are taking a different agent. Okay, so by means of reduction, aldehyde ketones can be converted into alcohol. Similarly, carboxylic acid also by lithium aluminium hydride, they can be converted into alcohol. But see students, on the commercial level, this lithium aluminum hydride is quite expensive. So on the commercial level, if alcohol has to be produced from carboxylic acid, first it is converted into ester. How carboxylic acid can be converted into ester? By means of esterification reaction. Suppose I am having this type of ester. Okay, now if I am using lithium aluminium hydride, okay, it can be directly converted into alcohol. CH3 CH2OH. जितने कार्बन का एसिड है उतने कार्बन का अल्कोहल. Okay, the number of carbon atom will remain same. Simply carboxylic acid will convert into alcohol. But this is quite expensive. So what we are doing, first this acid will be converted into ester. So we are taking one alcohol, and in presence of acid we are heating this and we will get ester, CH3 COOCH3. Now once you get the ester, suppose I am writing here CH3OH, we are taking the alcohol, and by esterification we had converted carboxylic acid into ester. Now this ester, in presence of catalyst, it can be converted into alcohol. Let's see this one, CH3 COOCH3. Now in presence of catalyst, it can be reduced and it's going to form CH3 CH2OH plus CH3OH. So it's going to form the alcohol from this ester. Both the types of alcohol will be formed. So this is preferred when you are going to prepare the alcohol on a large scale. And students, one thing more I would like to tell over here. When you are using sodium and alcohol as a reducing agent for conversion of aldehyde ketone, carboxylic acid, ester into alcohol, then it becomes a particular name reaction, that is Bovo-Blanc reaction. A very important reaction. What is Bovo-Blanc reaction? Reduction of aldehyde ketone or acids or esters in presence of sodium and alcohol. reduction of aldehyde ketone acids or esters in presence of sodium and ethanol, the conversion of them, that is reduction of them, will take place to alcohol, and that is a special name reaction, Bobbitt-Blank reaction. Now, so in this way students, we had seen the different methods of conversion. Now I would like to take one question from the example 11.2. Give the structure and the IUPAC name of the expected product. First, catalytic reduction of butanol. Butanol, that means aldehyde. So catalytic reduction of butanol, 4 carbon aldehyde, so it's going to form the 4 carbon alcohol. So you will get butanol. Hydration of propene in the presence of dilute sulfuric acid. Propene, that is CH3 CH double bond CH2. In acid catalyzed hydration, it's going to form a secondary alcohol. What you are going to have? CH3 CH OH CH3. So here you are going to get 2 degree alcohol. And the third question, reaction of propanol with methyl magnesium bromide. Methyl magnesium bromide, it is a Grignard reagent, and propanol, it is a ketone. So ketone, whenever combines with Gr, they are going to form the tertiary alcohol. So in this, you can draw the structure of the tertiary alcohol. Students, keep doing the practice. In the next video, we will discuss the reactions, methods of preparation of phenols.